Welcome and hello and welcome. We're gonna do a quick review and overview on the Recoil Rda by Mr. Grimm Green and Mr. OhmboyOC. This is their brainchild, and I freaking like the Rda. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I'm gonna be truthful about the actual, what I think about it. Even though I like, Grimm Green and Ohmboy a lot. Still gonna be, I'm gonna be partial to it. I am gonna tell you, what I think about it. Now, first things first, you haven't done your part, join CASA, go to their website, do the august8.org. We have very little time left, and also, check out Not Blowing Smoke. We need to do our part. It is crucial because they're really choking out the vape industry, and it's a life-saving product. It saved my life, so we can save a lot of smokers out there. So let's do our part, not just for us but for everybody else. And now let's get to this quick overview and review of the Recoil Rda. Well, overall, very nice looking Rda, very shiny, smooth, sleek Rda. The drip tip size, perfect for me. It's like a chunky nipple. I like it. The airflow, yeah, the airflow. It's bomb, man. The airflow is like bomb type of shit. It's like, yeah. Flavor, performance, it's a very well-rounded Rda. It's not the greatest Rda out there, but it's a very nice, good Rda, and I do really enjoy it. I've been using it for the last, I think it's 4 days, 5 days. Got it on Saturday, and today's Thursday, so yeah, I've been using it every day, every single freaking day. I haven't even changed the cotton. I've been straight every day, the whole day, and I wanted to make sure that I really enjoy the Rda before I did this video, and I do enjoy it. I mean, it's a good Rda. Again, it's not the greatest. There's room for improvement, but it's still, for being their first one, it's awesome. The tolerance on the O-rings, the fit and finish on it, it has a lot of pros going for it. There's some things that might turn off people from it, but there's not a lot of things. So, but overall, very good performing Rda, and again, it looks freaking cool. And one of the things besides the airflow that I like a lot is that I'm a messy dripper, and I over drip all the time. So this thing prevents my mouth from being all fucking messed up with juice and shit, and turn my shirt into a fucking handkerchief because it gets all messy and stuff. This Rda solved that problem for me, so I really fucking like that. Once again, if you over drip it, you might get a spit back, hot spit back. So it's the design not for you to over drip it, is for it, if in case you over drip, it'll protect you from getting juice all over the fucking place. So let's dive down and see what the hell came in the box. Yeah, let's do that. Alright guys, this is the up close on the Recoil Rda. This is what you get. You get a nice little box with a recoil, the Grimm Green and OhmboyOC, and the recoil on the back. So this is very nice presentation on it, and of course you get your Rda in here. Take it out, and then you get your extra sleeve because it has 2 sleeves on it, and you get your extra O-rings and 4 extra screws. I'm not gonna take it out because that's just the extra stuff. So this Rda comes in 5 pieces overall. You get your top cap, you get your 2 sleeves, and you get your deck, and you get your darling little thingy there. Let me just take it off so you'll see it. So this is the darling insert, top cap, deck, and the 2 sleeves. So it's a 5-piece Rda overall. You can only use 4 at a time, but it's a 5-piece Rda. That's what it comes with. Now it has 2 sleeves, one with 3.0mm holes and one with 2.5mm holes. There's 4 holes in total, 2 on each side. This one is, for more air, more clouds. This is a bro clouds, bro clouds, bro clouds, bro clouds. This one is the flavor bro, flavor bro, flavor bro. So this is for flavor, this is for clouds. Both have good flavors. So regardless of what you use, I will use the bigger holes for more complicated builds, like Claptons, Swiss Clapton, stuff like that. And for regular round wire, this one works fine. Top cap is conical, and it has its O-ring, and it has 2 O-rings to hold the top Durlin insert. Here on top is rounded, and here in the bottom is like squared out, with a sharper edge. So this is the bottom part of it. So what you do is just put it in here. Very nice fitting O-rings. I love the O-rings on this thing. That's one of the best parts of the freaking RDA. O-rings are perfect. And then let's go to move this out of the way, and let's go to the deck. Now, the deck has some lasered in Grimm OhmboyOC, hashtag Grimm OhmboyOC. The plated 510 on this one is 0363, and here on top you'll see it has the flathead screws. I don't have a problem with flathead screws. I don't have a problem with Phillips screws. I only have a problem with cheap screws. It's not what it has. Is if you get cheap screws, they're probably gonna strip on you regardless of whatever the fuck it is. They if it's Phillips or flathead or whatever. So these screws are pretty nice, and they're pretty sturdy, because I did put some fucking pressure to see if I could strip one of them, and it was holding. So they're pretty nice quality screws on them. They're rounded at the bottom. They will not clip your leads, so that's another good thing about it. Square positive post. It will not spin on you. Now the well, the juice well, is pretty nice. It has enough space to have enough wick and juice in there. Of course, if you're gonna build a serious build, because of the deck, there's not a lot of space there, because of you have 4 posts and stuff like that. Yeah, and the wicking, it might be a little bit of a tight fit. But for regular building, 6 wraps, stuff like that, 7 wrap, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. There's no problem with it. I haven't had any problems with it. Right now I've been vaping it with a 6 wrap, 23 gauge Canthal, and it has more than enough room in there, and it vapes great at 60 watts. So this is your deck. These are the sleeves, top cap. And another thing I didn't forget to mention, it's offset. You got your negatives post up and your positives down a little bit for the leads. You know how coils have one lead up, one lead down. Easy installation. You will not have a hard time installing coils on this thing. I mean, it's impossible to have a hard time installing coils on this thing. It's pretty easy to build. So that's another thing. It's good for beginners, unexperienced builders. And also for advanced builders, some might not like it because they want, just velocity post stuff. But still, I mean, it will accommodate. This is not an RDA for, competitions and shit. This is an RDA for flavor. So, you don't need, very, exotic builds on it. A simple round wire ruby roo type of build will give you a great flavor. So that's the good thing about this RDA too. So that's it. That's the down up close, and let's go back on top and tell you my final thoughts on this freaking thing. Well, back on top with this Recoil RDA, and just give it a toot. Well, now let's start with the cons. Everybody wants to learn the cons. Cons is gonna be a couple of different things. One thing for sure will be there's no single coil option. A lot of people like single coil, so there's no single coil option. Another thing is the drip tip. I really like this drip tip, but a lot of people might prefer to put a 510 on it, maybe another chuff cap to do a matchy thing. So yes, double helix designs, we need matchy grip test for this one. Another thing would be the deck size. A lot of people will not be, you know, okay with a 3 post 4 hole deck. They would prefer velocity type of deal. For me, it works fine. I don't bait the same type of configuration every single time. I just accommodate the build to the RDA. So for me, it's fine. Another thing that people might not like about it is the flat head screws. For me, I don't have a problem with it, but a lot of people might prefer type of Allen head screws or Phillips screws. I don't know. For me, it works fine. I haven't had a problem with it. Now the pros. The first pro that I liked a lot about this RDA is the airflow. The airflow for me is like great airflow. Second thing would be the over dripping angle thing. You can over drip. In case you do over drip, you won't have a mess on your fucking mod. That's another big plus for me. Third thing that I like a lot is the O-rings. The O-rings are perfect. I mean, I really like the tolerance on the O-rings. The fit and finish is really good. The flavor is really good. It's a very good performing RDA. And I do think Nick and Dwayne, or Grimm Green and OhmboyOC, did a great job. And I do think they thought more about the vapor than just making money. They really put their head into this and really try to bring a good, satisfying, good performing RDA. And I think they accomplished it. I just, it's hard to please everybody. But they with what they did, they're gonna cover a lot of vapors out there that will enjoy this RDA. Again, it's not for everybody. Some people might not appreciate some things about it, and of course, it's not a competition type of RDA. But it's a good, well balanced RDA. And again, I'll give it a 1 out of 10. I'll give it an 8. It's a very nice. I haven't hit a 10 yet. I haven't found a 10 yet. But this is a good solid 8 RDA, and I really do enjoy it. And it's a daily. I mean, it's a workhorse. For me, the way it's built like a tank, it's a workhorse. So you can use it every fucking day. Drop it, do whatever. This thing will still perform. I mean, it's very hard to damage the RDAs. The sleeve is so fucking thick, and it's protecting the deck, and even the top cap is very solid. So it's very hard to really fuck up the RDA. So that's another good thing. So overall, it's a good RDA. And it's more of a daily type of RDA. Now, big budget hands is $60. Some people might say, oh, it's too expensive because it's from China. Yeah, but the quality of it is pretty fucking good. I even if it didn't have their name on it and it was somebody else's brought to the market, with this fit and finish and the dual sleeve included, I will still pay the fucking $60. It's a lot of steel for $60, and it's a good performing RDA. So it's up to you. You put the price. You decide if you want to spend the money or not on it. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.